Hey everyone, this is Manny Singh Fitness bringing you a little update on week 1 and 2 of training. So our 6-week training block has already started. I couldn't upload the first week last week. I got really busy with work and all. So I'm just going to combine week 1 and week 2 progress together in one video. Here you see the first time I'm squatting over 300 since, I want to say, May or June. So as of the first week, it was just kind of a welcome back type of week to see where I was. So 315 for 4 for 2 sets on the squats. Nothing big, nothing heavy, not too much volume. And then here we have my bench top set, which was 221, and I believe this was for 5 reps. Which again, in this training block, the main component is, or the main goal is to bring up the legs and the chest. So I'm benching 3 times a week, and I'm also squatting 3 times a week. So there's my top set. Obviously different days for different variations of each exercise. So there's my top set of the bench. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to my deadlifts. My deadlifts have always been my favorite. This is 419, so the goal was to do a top set of 2 reps. So first time going over 400 in a very long time, because when I was leading up to my competition, I had to really play it safe. So deadlifts were eliminated, and so were squats, just so I can save strain on my back and on my legs. And there you go. So that felt very light. I believe that was 440 something, and then this one was 462, I believe, or 463. I'm not used to doing the math with kilos yet, but yeah, it's 462 or 463 in pounds. So this was my top set. Did that for a double, and then the same day, this is still week 1, I am also doing tempo squats on the same day I do deadlifts to really get the legs underneath me. You'll see here I'm going pretty light. I believe this is 247 pounds for 8, but it's a tempo squat, which means negative, pause, and explosion. And then I'm gonna just repeat that. I believe I did 8 reps on here, but I'm not sure if the video has all 8 reps, because I do remember I wanted to upload this to various social medias, and some of them have a time limit, and I think the entire set was like almost 2 minutes, so I had to crop some reps out. But I guess you can see I am struggling. You could see the fatigue setting in. Second time squatting in 3 days, and especially after having a pretty good deadlift session, it's all about pushing forward and going that extra mile to make the next time you squat pretty much easier, you know. And I'm also doing my best to focus on technique this time around, since I have to start over on all my numbers anyways. I'm focusing on making sure that I do it correctly, which means depth, which means how I push, how I pull on everything. All right. I mentioned last time in week 0 that I want to really try to build my upper chest, and the incline bench to me gives me the best pump. And here's the heaviest I had gone in a while. I believe it's not 205, it's 195. Those are 5s at the very end, not 10s. I did it for 8 reps, 2 sets. You can see a little bit of the fatigue is there from the bench earlier in the week. And now we transition to week 2. All right, guys, so last time I did 315 for 4. This week, 375 for 4, and it felt amazing, man. And especially at my gym, it's just I'm very grateful for the environment we have at my gym. There's my friends Rami, Nick and Sean making sure that I don't cheat on any of the reps. They're very honest with pretty much, they're all power lifters. So it encourages me to lift. I mean, just look at that environment, man. Awesome people lead to awesome results at an awesome gym. Here we go, Nick spotting me on my bench again. The previous week I failed on this one, but we pushed it for 5 reps on here. I want to say RPE, like 9.5, I'd say this was. 3, I'm trying really hard to use my leg drive without really bouncing my butt up. Like I said, I really want to learn all the techniques to really do my best. And here's my top set deadlifts. 485 for doubles on hook grip. By the way, I am 207 in this video. The previous week I was about 205. As I'm continuing to gain weight slowly, so there's bound to be progression and the weight's moving up too. So the other thing is, since I hadn't squatted for a very long time and all of a sudden I'm doing it 3 times a week, it did take a little hit on my hip. Not necessarily hurting or anything, it's just very tight. So I'm just trying to play it safe. Instead of doing tempo squats like I did in week 1, week 2 I just did tempo hack squats. It didn't go anything crazy. This is just 180. I don't really include the weight of the machine itself because, I mean, it's a joke. So it's just, I only include the 45-pound plate. So this is 180. I did 3 sets of the tempo squats for 8 reps. So here's one of the sets. And then for the final lift of this week that I recorded is the incline bench press. As you will see a transition here, you could just see the pain in my face. They are so rewarding. Now this is 205. I was able to do it for 3, 4, 5. I was not going to give up. 6, I believe, yep, 8 reps. Had to complete the set. I wanted to give it all I got. And yeah, so this brings us to week 1 and week 2 to a closure. I'll see you guys next time.